Hi, SMITE fans, and welcome back to another week of the SPL Weekly Recap here in week number 5, day number 1. I'm J-Mac. I've got Trelly and Paul from the Ferryman joining me today as we talk about our first couple of matchups for the week number 5. First one we start things off, it's the Camelot Kings and the Gilded Gladiators. Trelly, this one, a bit of a rough one for the Gladiators, but for Camelot Kings fan wanting to see a dominant matchup and really kind of their resurgence, it looked great for the Kings today.
And I think that's the bottom line, right? The Gladiators, as far as I'm concerned, there's no hope of them jumping too high in the seedings, right? They just need to focus on learning as much as they can about the meta, how they want to play, working on their new role swaps, their roster changes. So not too much high points because they've already been playing the early game well. That has always been where the Gladiators really thrive, when they get early leads. Holding onto those leads, translating them to late, that's not really their forte. Camelot Kings, however, the hardcore is just absolutely popping off, not only on the ADCs, but the Warriors on Amaterasu, things like that. Variety, we talk about a lot on the desk, where how we want him to play a little bit safer if he gets camped and not fall as far behind, and I saw a lot of that as well. He was getting ganked, he was dying, but he was staying consistent. And, I wanted to see that same level of consistency from Captain Twig. So, Camelot Kings fans, they're eating good this week. Unfortunately for the Glads, haven't quite found that win, but we're hoping.
I mean, you can put Variety down 0-3 multiple times, but he's still going to hit level 20 before anybody on the map there. It looked great for the Camelot Kings. Our second set of today was the Ferryman up against the Hounds. And Paul, I'll throw this one over to you. I mean, how's the team kind of feeling, especially in a set like this? And for moments like you, I believe only a single death the entire set in game number 1. Outside of there, undying. I mean, playing against the Hounds, especially with some of the change-ups here, what was kind of the idea for the Ferryman going into this set?
We just want to try a few things. Like, we had that weird play game 1. We're just like, if we lose, it's just a game. It's like a best of 5, right? So and so it went horribly wrong. Like, literally, it was a disaster. We still almost won that game though when it went late game, but we did lose. So we're just trying stuff. Just like, we're trying to be the best we can be, pretty much, and just like, if we have to do some like troll stuff, then we got to do some troll stuff, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great for y'all on the kind of the follow-up 3, now still sitting at the top of the standing, so it's looking great for the Ferryman with your last final matchups to go. But that's it for week number 5, day 1 at the very least. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the SPL for day number 2 and the recap to follow shortly after. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for the SPL.